Hello there. In this video, I want to talk about a second method for finding the inverse of a 3 by 3 matrix. And I found this interesting. In the previous video, I went over using elementary row operations to find out what the inverse is. Okay. Um, the reason why I prefer that method is because there's more strategy involved. It's a little bit more like a puzzle, but at the same time, it is what I learned when I took finite mathematics and linear algebra in college. However, I recently discovered this other method, so I'm going to be using the same matrix as the last video, and that will help us, allow us to check our work to see if both of these are legit. Now, as usual, when we're starting a 3 by 3 matrix, let's find the determinant first. Let's go ahead and fix that. That's a little too thick for my taste. There we go. Determinant of A. Remember, it was negative 12. This was the same 3 by 3 matrix that I used in the determinant video. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to try and find the matrix using the determinants of all the subsequent matrices. And this is how we do that. So I'm going to go ahead and make an extra big matrix because I'm going to set them up as each entry being a 3 by 3 matrix of a 2 by 2 determinant. And we'll use our column row elimination that we used when we are looking at finding the determinant to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and eliminate this row and eliminate this row. And this 0, 2, 3, negative 1, I'm going to set that up as a determinant. So 0, 2, 3, negative 1. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this row. Oh, sorry. Nope, not that one. This one and this one. So that gives me the negative 1, the 2, the 5, and the negative 1. Okay, so that'll be a 2 by 2 determinant, negative 1, 2, 5, and negative 1. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do this row and this row eliminated. So that gives us that 2 by 2 determinant. So negative 1, 0, 5, and 3. Okay, so we can see the 3 columns forming. Let's go ahead and do some columns now. Now that we've eliminated that first row in all possible ways, let's go ahead and do this first column and this second row, and we get the 1, the 3, and the negative 1 for this entry right here. So we've got 1, 3, 3, negative 1, and then permit me to clean up so that it'll be nicer to read. Okay, the next one we're going to do is we're going to do this little cross right here. So 2, 3, 5, negative 1 is my determinant. So 2, 3, 5, negative 1. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and do this row and this column, and we are going to get the 2, the 1, the 5, and the 3. So 2, 1, 5, and 3. And then one more time, allow me to clean up. 1. Now we're going to go ahead and do this last row. So we've got the 2 by 2 determinant of 1, 3, 0, 2. And then we're going to go ahead and do this and this. So that gives us the 2, 3, negative 1, 2. And then finally, we're going to go ahead and do this and this. Now, looking past all the lines, that gives us the 2, the 1, the negative 1, and the 0. Okay, so that's our 3 by 3 matrix of 2 by 2 determinants. All right, now there's something we also have to place. We have to alternate signs. This is a really easy part. You start this one being plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, and then plus. All right, really quickly off to the side, I'll go ahead and do the determinants. So we got 0 times negative 1, and then 3 times 2, that would be minus 6. So negative 6, and then negative 1 times negative 1 is 1, minus 5 times 2 is 10, that's negative 9. So positive 9 overall, and then negative 3 minus 0, negative 3 there. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1, minus 9 is negative 1 minus 9 is negative 10. Sorry, that took a while. And then the negative is positive 10. Negative 2 minus 15 is negative 17. Okay, and then we get 6 minus 5 is 1, with the negative is negative 1. And then we get 2 minus 0, so that's 2. And then we get 2 times 2 is 4, minus a negative 3, so plus 3 is 7. And actually negative 7, pardon me, I forgot the negative there. And then 2 times 0 is 0, minus a negative 1 is plus 1, so positive 1. All right, I'm going to go ahead and copy this onto a new page, and then we'll continue from there. 1. Okay, so there's one little bit of work we have to do. If we recall 2 by 2 matrices, we end up multiplying by 1 over the determinant. Let's recall that the determinant, in this case, of the original matrix is negative 12. But before we do that, we have to do one last adjustment to this matrix. And what this looks like is we're going to draw a line through the diagonal, and we're going to keep that diagonal the same. So I'm going to go ahead and write 6, negative 17, and 1, and leave that there. Now, these two values right here will switch. So I'm going to put 10 here, and I'm going to put 9 here. These two values will switch. So I'm going to put negative 3 here and 2 here, and these two values will stay the same. I'm just kidding. We're going to switch them. Negative 7 and negative 1. Once we've done that, we're ready to begin the scalar multiplication. So 1 over negative 12, I'll just write it as negative 1/12. And let's go ahead and begin the calculations. Negative 1/2, negative 1/12 times 6 is negative 1/2. I'm just getting ahead of myself. We got negative 1/12 times 10, that's negative 10/12, which reduces to negative 5/6. And then negative 1/12 times 2 is negative 2 over 12, negative 1 over 6. If you recall and watch the last video, this is looking really promising so far. So negative 1/12 times 9, that'd be negative 9 over 12. That simplifies to negative 3 over 4. Negative 1/12 times negative 17, that's a positive 17 over 12, and nothing to simplify there. Neither for this next one. Negative 1/12 times a negative 7 is positive 7/12. Looking really good. Again, go watch the video if you don't believe me, but I'm right. Of course I am. Negative 1/12 times negative 3 is positive 3/12. That's a 1/4. Negative 1/12 times negative 1, that's a positive 1/12. Then a negative 1/12 times a 1 is a negative 1/12. And we are done. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more content like this, leave a comment down in the comment section, and I will see you for the next video. Thanks for watching.